We are near the exhibitor's tent. Immediately outside is the bee cage, where there's usually a hive and bees, and the beekeeper gives demonstrations of how to handle the bees and how to extract honey from the hive. Walking into the exhibitor's tent, this is normally the location of the beekeeper, and they sell farm fresh honey, delicious product. We have additional vendors normally on the left side here, which would be I know there's a fellow that sells fly tying equipment, and Morris County Mosquito Commission is usually here handing out information and the like. This is a booth set up by the Shutterbugs, which is a 4-H photography group. There's a box usually right next to the booth that has various costume items in it that the young'uns can dress in and sit in the booth and have their pictures taken. They really enjoy that. The big part of the exhibitor's tent is has to do with displaying arts, crafts, photography, plants, agricultural items, things that 4-H members as well as members of the public have entered. And these are all judged and rated, and ribbons are given for like best in show and that kind of sort of thing. And there's always a lot of really creative and fascinating items on display here. An area is set up for the real young ones. It's called Cloverbud Corner. And in this one here, there's an area for parents to sit down and relax, and there's an activity table, and in this one there's a full-size Candyland game that the kids can play. It's an interactive game. Further along, this is the STEM booth. The STEM group, and this is a display, I'm told, of gravity, obviously, which I'm defying right now. And they always have fascinating exhibits that are educational. And we have the country store. The country store is a large collection of donated items which are for sale. The proceeds, of course, 100% go to 4-H to fund the various activities that are offered. We usually have a veteran group here, and this is the wolf display. So the more craft items on display. Now, you have to understand, in Minecraft, individual items like this don't really exist. Someone has been very creative and has kind of bent the rules and been able to do this. Minecraft is a game that just has blocks, and so you use these blocks in creative ways in order to duplicate real world items. Now, there are no circles in Minecraft. It's all cubes. So you have to be understanding of the limitations that these players have used here and how creative they have been. Anyone who's ever been to our 4-H fair in Chester would immediately recognize all of these things. And that is the exhibitor's tent.